Hey, how you doing, y'all? This is Shawn Powell. I do online business, and I'm putting together a couple of things for you because more likely you might have come through my business. And I've been real successful with my business, and I really want everyone that comes in to see, at least know what I know. You know, and when you learn things as well, you're going to get to a point where you'll be able to send what you know to the people down below you. Doesn't mean they'll always do it. You know what I'm saying? But you want to give them at least your knowledge of where you're at and what you've done in your business. I'm going to talk just directly about YouTube a little bit and understand that that is not my #1 source for leads. Okay? Do I still get leads with YouTube? Yes, I do. But my main objective, and I say especially in the last month or so, has been really me trying to put together something for you, so that when you do come through here, it's like, okay, I've got notice of step 1, where to go from here, because these are the most common asked questions, and I really want you to hear me instead of me just texting away and possibly forgetting little things and things that are important. So I'm breaking this down for y'all so that you'll have it in format, and I will probably be sending this out to you before too long. This is all of them I've got so far, and they're not really hard. Introduction, step 1, where to go from here, and tools I use for my daily business. You know, I'm showing absolutely exactly what I do every day. How to make IBO URLs is very important. I think especially for somebody new coming online, it really helps you get going. How to place orders at Freebies. Importance of being positioned in your business, Diamond and Platinum explained, and illustration. I actually do my own illustration in that one. My own Facebook training, exactly how I do Facebook. Other videos, I have proof of income, you know, results and teachings, and most important, teaching your niche. This is actually the most important, teaching your niche right here. I did it for about, I'm guessing, 3 or 4 months, 4 months ago maybe. It's got 485 views. I got 9 thumbs up, which, you know, it's a pretty good indication. It's not a bad video. And look, y'all, you don't have to be some kind of professional guru, okay? All I do is I try to clean myself up so I don't look too much like a scrub. And then this is my S3 phone at 720p. I bought a little stand for it for $4 off of eBay. It came to me in no time. It's an awesome little stand. I'll probably use it forever and ever. And then all I do is I sit down somewhere comfortable. This is my kitchen table. I mean, you can literally see my background. Little bear that my cat likes to get up there and play with quite a bit and pull her down and gets washed in the sink. But yeah, and a lot of times in my videos you'll see the cat walking around. I get comments about people seeing my cat walk around. Understand, when it comes to YouTube, it's about great content that you're putting out to people. It don't really matter what you look like, okay? If you've got a hang up with how you look on YouTube videos or something like that, you need to have a burn in your belly for your business, more so that you can get over that. Because honestly, this guy right here is on fire. You know, and I'm not just saying that just because it's me. I'm just saying I know that for a fact. I know how I felt inside when I was making these videos. I made 150 of them, and you know, in a short period of time. And the more you do, you get comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? And it made me feel good. It actually made me feel better about myself. I had low self-esteem. I'm blind in my right eye, and I have been since I was about 16 years old. And I've always been kind of self-conscious of it. And I really wanted this business more than I cared what anybody thought. Ironically, not one comment has ever been said about me being partially blind, okay? Just the hang-ups you have are your own hang-ups. Understand, it's not what people are having. If I was fat and I could barely fit in this screen, it don't matter. When you open your mouth and you start telling people what you know, what you believe, how you feel about what it means to yourself and your family, that is the great content. Great content is not what you look like right here, okay? If you want to dress something up for a screen picture over here or something, great. Do that if you want. But it's not what's going to matter. YouTube takes this when you put up a video. number one thing they're going to do is you need to make sure that you word it correctly. It's a little bit of SEO and stuff like that. You can do searches before you title something. It's a good idea to do a search before you do anything. Look at the wording that you might want to use, and then when you go in your description, make sure you put it in there correctly as well, so it's being acknowledged that it's there. Make sure you say it in the video. I say it a couple of times at least. Little things like that, and understand that you can do a search. Okay, I did a business called Instant Payday Network, right? Well, the problem was, oh good Lord, the problem was, let me see if I can find one of them down here. Okay, all these are automated wealth network. Okay, the problem was there was only 500 people searching for it in a month's time. So for me to bring people to the business, that wasn't the best one to use, and it took me a little while to understand that. Okay, now these videos here, I'm not really trying to get new people in. I'm literally using that for training. Step 1 to online business, tools for success. I show you exactly what I'm doing. I use this. This is an actual landing page I created in PLS, but I sit there and I show you how, and I made this a week ago, and I show you, but I use that as an introduction because it tells you a little bit about me and myself, my little boy and stuff like that. This is how I do diamond and platinum, how important it is, and I made that illustration myself. And a lot of times I do it while I'm doing the videos, so it's a little bit more entertaining, a little bit at least. How to place orders at MyCash Freebies. Yeah, and all I am doing is just sitting here and telling things that I know. That's really all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? To make something. I've got 170 subscribers at 27,757 views. Not bad, but you got to realize I am not really doing YouTube for business sake. You know what I'm saying? But yet I still got not bad. That's a really good training. It shows exactly what I'm doing with Facebook. Let me see here. This one here, 485 views, and it's been almost 5 months ago. So it still gets about 3 views a day, somewhere like that. It's not that big of a deal. Here's a picture here, y'all. Let me explain this. I had no screen caption. This is an old PC, and I don't think it probably would have ran it very well in the first place, to be honest. 477 views. This is my S3 phone pointing at an LCD monitor. It still came out good. It came out clear. I got really good comments off of it. I had just learned how to get leads off of Facebook, and I was really excited, and I really wanted to go. And at the time, I think 36 leads in one day, and the most I'd ever made before that week was like 10 leads in one day, and it really excited me because I knew I was on to something new. It was going to take me somewhere. So what I decided to do was I made a video myself, and I just sit there and tell what kind of ads I do. And my ads would be possibly a picture like this. This is actually the background, and I'm just giving an example of what great content is. And remember, it's not what you look like, it's just a matter of what you're saying. How correctly, how on par are you? Use your title correctly in that if you're trying to do SEO. If not, it don't really matter what you put together. It's still going to be online, and then you can send a link to your people, just like I'm doing. What I'm doing now is, to me, it's just more important that you get the big picture than me trying to bring people in. So I'm not trying to do SEO on these videos or anything. I just want you to see what I'm doing. Something to help you out personally, and that's going to be fine for me. I get right now 60 to about 100 leads on average per day with Facebook, and I'm very, very pleased with that. So I'm going to keep my attention at that. Let's see here. What else can I talk about? Okay, screen caption. What I'm actually using to do screen caption is this right here. If you see that, it's Debut, D-E-B-U-T, by NC8 Software. This is free. It is awesome. If you've got a laptop or a decent computer or anything like that, man, you're gonna love this. This does everything that the big boy software does that costs people $10 a month or $20 a year or whatever they want to do. I haven't seen anybody do anything online that I can't do with this for entirely free. And the best part is, it actually converts the video for you into YouTube format. and it is doing it excuse me, and it does it extremely well. My S3 phone does 150 videos. A lot of the reason I quit making videos when I hit Facebook is because it took up so much bandwidth for me uploading those videos onto YouTube off my S3 phone. Okay, it was doing MP3 format or MP4 format, and when it was converting over there, it just took a gig of 10 minutes worth of video. I can do 30-minute videos for like 46 megabytes. Not only does that take no time to upload, it converts it in literally just about the same amount of time as uploading 46 megs. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, that's awesome. I could do nothing but YouTube if I wanted to study SEO and get this really down to it and say forget Facebook because of the fact of how fast this works now for me. That's just awesome. Or I could still do both. You know what I'm saying? So to me, YouTube is a very strong and viable source. And the best part is you get to hear someone's voice. You get to see that they're real. And you understand that, you know, you get to connect with people in a way that you wouldn't be able to in any other way. So if you don't like being in front like this, now my opinion, y'all, this is just my opinion, I've done both ways. When you don't have a video like this and you just have something like this right here, I'm not knocking this person at all, definitely am not, this becomes more, you know, they can relate to you directly. Okay, a lot of times, and I know Jennifer, she does a great job, believe me, she does a great job of her videos. She usually has a picture of herself down here talking and screen caption. Not knocking this at all, y'all, definitely am not. If it was any other picture there, I would have picked somebody else's, yeah. But what I'm trying to say, it looks like that, you know, a little screen caption right here. That's a really good way of getting both points across. If not, you just standing right here and doing this, y'all, I believe it is a more win situation for you than just not having anything. I think this is better for training than this is. When you want to bring people in, get in front of the camera, it makes a big difference. And the way I know that is because I did the same videos and have me behind the camera and me in front of the camera, and I would double, always double, if not better, my behind camera, mine in front of the camera than being behind it. So now if that's a hang up you've got, you know, that's not really the big issue. You know, use YouTube as a tool for you, whatever you like to do, and, you know, just get out there. There's all sorts of training on SEO, search engine optimization. It's not really hard. It's just, I think the biggest thing is just following the general guidelines. When you do your description, you know, put some good sentences in there. There used to be a lot of old techniques that really aren't useful anymore. The engines that use YouTube know that if you take a bunch of words and just put it down in the bottom, very, very bottom of your description, like a lot of people used to do, they're going to acknowledge the fact that they're not real sentences. Okay, so there's things that you can try to do to help yourself that's actually going to hinder you. So you don't want to do that. You just want to make a clean description with your link in it. Usually you link right here in the very top of your description. You would put Automated Wealth Network, put your link here, the most important teaching, and your niche or whatever whatever I put there, and then that would be your top line. Okay, then make a space below that, and then go into detail and make sure that you're talking about things that's on par. Okay, I cannot word this for the richest man in the world or whatever I want to come up with, and then come in here and talk about golf. See what I'm saying? It's got to be on par with each other, and their computers now are smart enough to know what to look for. It transcripts. Also, everything that you're being said in here is being acknowledged. So it's going to see, is it really what it is? Then what they do is YouTube throws it out there for you. Okay, now they're going to see, while people come through, how much of the video do they watch. Okay, if you're new to YouTube, understand I'm not trying to get ranked with anything right here. This is just for training. If you're new to YouTube, you don't want to make 30-minute videos. Your drop-off ratio is going to be real high. The attention span of a normal person is not much. Okay, you can go to analytics and under video management, and you can see all sorts of things that show you how it drops off. Okay, A lot of times you may not know why one video works better than the other. You know, look at it and try to study it and say, well, why does this one do so much better? This one's almost all the way to the end before people dropping off. The answer is grab their attention right from the very beginning. Number 2, talk about what you're really supposed to be talking about. Number 3, cut the video off at 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, get what you need to say in there and get it over. Okay. Also, a lot of people don't realize this, man, but when you go to video management, there is all sorts of things that you can do to this video. Let's say if I want to take this video and combine it with this one, I can splice those two together, cut off point, and then add music to it. I can put words up here. I can do anything I want to do, and then I can make it where when the video comes to an end, it goes to my very first newest video that I just done, or put in the link to the video I want to put here so that it takes you to the next one. See what I'm saying? There's all sorts of little tricks that you can do that will really help your business. So, and you don't have to be some kind of awesome guru to make YouTube work for you. Okay? I'm just telling you, if you be sincere and tell people what you know. And when you're learning at the beginning, if you're that guy on fire, if you can show people that you are, it's beneficial, man. And if you're passionate about your online business, if you really want, y'all, at the beginning, you ain't getting paid yet. I know that, right? Show people that you believe in it. And you show people that you're passionate about it. And y'all, you're going to be amazed at the results you're going to get. And then when that money starts coming in, you got credibility now. And you can show people what you've learned. It ain't been a whole lot. It's just telling something sincere that you found. That's really all it's about. So often people get into ads, and it's the most plain Jane lookalike, especially Facebook. 60,000 people in there, and yours looks just like theirs. I guess they think that, well, if it looks like theirs, I'm doing the right thing. Y'all, observe the masses and do the opposite. Do you want to stand out? You need to stand out with them other 60,000 people. Because then, every time someone comments below, it brings your post back up to the top. It's all about standing out. Okay? Alright, I think I'm about done with the YouTube training here. Not a whole lot I've got to say about it other than the fact that use it as a good tool is what I mainly use it for right now. There's my buddy. He's actually underneath me in the business, Edward Williams. 861 views. This is for Automated Wealth Network. You know, just use it as a tool itself. Don't be scared to get out there and just tell people what you think. And I think you'd be surprised the results you get. All right, appreciate it.